Welcome back, Wolfpack. Roll us here to the last Fan Fridays for this week with a battle from Chris, and I honestly don't know what to expect of this. There's an Eevee in a double battles, and this is the most upvoted, the most commented battle I've ever seen in the comment section. Everyone's just like, this must be on Fan Fridays. This is one of the best Fan Fridays I've ever seen. You know, comments of how this is an amazing battle, upvotes all over the place. And when I first heard about the Eevee, I'm like, what, are we just gonna like stat boost a bajillion things into the Eevee? But no, it's a double battle, so I don't even know what's going to happen, and we're just going to get into this battle and watch some amazingness, apparently. So, Togekiss Eevee, what is the Eevee going to bring to the table that Togekiss also brings? And Togekiss is even switching out, so Eevee is man-moding it against these guys. Is it all about, like, the hidden threat, you know? No one's going to expect the Eevee to do anything, so it's going to go for some craziness. Camerupt is going to avoid that Hydro Pump, and Eevee has got the Curse. So cute. He's like, rawr, I'm gonna be getting stats. And then I guess Eviolite on the defense cursing and whatnot, and Camerupt is not gonna be affected by that. So now it's going to be a Mega Camerupt. Interesting. I guess the switch play was like expecting a Trick Room from the Dusclops or something, but Camerupt is going to protect it this turn. Or is it just all about trying to get the opponent to focus as much as possible and ignore that Eevee? Eevee, Curse Last Resort, is that it? And then that's going to be a KO onto something as tanky as a Rotom. A Rocky Helmet Rotom is probably bold too. What just happened? I know it has the adaptability damage. So Curse Last Resort Eevee? Oh, what? I thought it was going to be setting up more. This is like unexpected, and I'm like, I would expect Eevee to need more to do more. So unfortunately it's burned right now, which is going to take away some of its power. But Camerupt's going to eat that Stone Edge right there. And Eevee with that Last Resort, it doesn't care. He's just going to keep throwing out damage. And that's going to be a nice little hit onto the Conkeldurr. And there's a Flamethrower. So that's going to be enough to not finish it off. And there's the Trick Room. So yeah, the opponent did have a Trick Room team, which does make it interesting with the Camerupt. Eevee though, we saw the Conkeldurr actually outspeed, right? And the opponent just forfeits. Does he just not want to deal with that? I guess the opponent didn't like the team matchup, but we got to see the Eevee with the straight up Oko onto the fence. That was crazy. And also Conkeldurr, pretty bulky Pokemon as well, and Eevee would have shredded it pretty hard without that burn, so that ended up working out pretty well. Now, fortunately, we do have two battles, and it's another Trick Room shenanigans going on. This is interesting, so guess the opponent didn't want to deal with it. Unfortunately, we do have two battles because that last one went really quick. So now we get to see the legends of the Super Curse Eevee destruction, and that's going to be Eevee and Clefable against a pretty offensive team. I mean, what's going to happen? Is Clefable going for the follow me? I was about to say, like, they might just throw damage onto the Eevee to try to get it out of there just in case. Greninja went for the Mat Block, so wow, that's like a really free turn right there. So with that follow me, Braviary is going to try to damage the Clefable. Tailwind, no, it's even going for the support. So, Clefable could have got more of that with like a minimize or something, but looks like the opponent's going for the heavy setup, and Eevee's got that curse going on right there. So, speed is going to drop, and then attack and defense is going to raise. Oh yeah, that's right, that's why Conkeldurr's outsped. So, I mean, the curse even works for Trick Room even better, and you throw it next to like Follow Me and stuff. Greninja's going to Scald. Clefable, tanky Pokemon. Scald on that is going to be pretty good damage right there, because normally you see like full defensive investment, and there's a superpower from the Braviary, but that's going to be resisted by the Clefable pretty hard. I think it'd also be able to survive a Brave Bird, so very tanky on that Clefable. And there's the Curse Last Resort. You know, you see all kinds of Last Resorting out there, but Greninja with the Cursed Last Resort is just, it's unreal how much that just works. Like, I love it. I love it because yeah, Eevee just pumps out the damage. That is something right there. And there's Venusaur. So Venusaur is going to be there. Braviary going to be switched out. And then we have the Electivire. So Braviary doesn't want to be in too much of a bad position. Venusaur is going to threaten the Clefable pretty hard. Because yeah, you got Poison, you got Sludge Bomb. But that's when you can at least try to get some damage down on that Eevee before you go into your next Pokemon. Clefable though, sticking to that Follow Me, making sure everything goes just right. And that is going to be Venusaur with a Leech Seed. Didn't go for damage. Maybe anticipated a switch out or something. But that's going to be the Last Resort from the Eevee. How much damage are we going to do to the Electivire? It's one hit KO City. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. This is... Why did it take so long for this to be discovered? I didn't even give Eevee a chance. This is absolutely unreal. Like, that's the thing. Like, new stuff can be developed in Pokemon all the time. So there's the Braviary, there's the Follow Me on the Brave Bird, and that's going to be, wow, like, okay, Clefable does go down to that. So that is a pretty ridiculous damage on that Brave Bird. Braviary is going to take a bit of recoil, which is going to make it easier to knock out from that Eevee, and there's a Shell Bell, so trying to heal up some of the damage right there. Sludge Bomb onto the Eevee. Eevee will survive it. There's the last resort for Eevee, man. He's a determined little guy, and that's going to be enough to finish off the Braviary. And Eevee's just claiming lives, man. Eevee is just absolutely destroying right here. And there's the Bronzong. So Venusaur's going to Sludge Bomb. Eevee's going to go down. Sad time indeed. But we do have Bronzong on the field. Going to set up that Trick Room. Going to make it easier for the rest of the team. And that's going to be stuff right there. So in comes Camerupt. Camerupt on the Trick Room with the Last Resort, Curse Eevee. That also benefits from the Trick Room. It's so cool. And I mean, just the Follow Me Clefable did tons of work as well. We almost didn't need the Trick Room. And then I guess Venusaur is going to like protect or something. Oh wait, no, it's got the Thick Fat. So we're going to see a lot of eruption damage here. Will it be enough? So there's the Hypnosis. Venusaur is going to fall asleep. Camerupt with the eruption onto the Mega Venusaur. And that is going to be Venusaur tanking it out. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Venusaur is a very, very tanky Pokemon. And he's asleep though. So there's the eruption. And that is going to be 2 GGs. I mean, this is like not even GG as in good game. Great game. I was not expecting this when I was recording Fan Fridays today. But I can understand why. This is one of the most loved battles I've ever seen. I'm done, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a great week and all sorts of things like that. Fan Fridays is over in very spectacular ways. So catch you guys next week for Fan Fridays. But that is a really, really fantastic finish right there. Thank you for watching.